Hey, human family, how are you? It's Darren. Welcome to another episode of Fully Alive Again. You guys, today I would like to discuss the word discard when it comes to narcissism. The word discard in its meaning is to throw something away that no longer has value, to discard something that we no longer desire. Narcissists are known to do this with people, and it can decimate our self-worth. So it's very important that we understand why this happened to us and how to recover from such a vulgar act. So if getting healthy and becoming fully alive again sounds good to you and you enjoyed today's show, please subscribe and hit the like button. And let's do what we do and dive deep.
No tears, no fears, fully alive again after these years.
Let me start by saying if you're going through a discard or have been discarded, my heart goes out to you. It is a blind spot hit like nothing we've ever experienced. And it makes absolutely no sense. And it makes you feel like such a small and even a bad person. But please remember, projection is what narcissists are all about. And when they discard us after a relationship for years, sometimes 20, 30 years, 5 years, intimacy, all of the things that you shared, and they throw you in the garbage can like you are nothing. This is cruelty beyond belief. You, me, we know we would never do something like that. Why this happened to us is not our fault. You are dealing with a person that has no empathy, no capability of feeling. Therefore, you're dealing with a demonic, evil person. The discard happens for many reasons. None of them, again, are your fault. One of the main reasons that it happens, I believe, is because the narcissist is no longer getting narcissistic supply from you at the level they used to. See, at the time, we're completely oblivious to this thing called narcissistic supply. We're just in a relationship with another human being, we think. We have no idea that they're keeping track of the level of narcissistic supply that we're giving them. And narcissistic supply, to those of you who don't know, is the energy that they're taking away from us. The way that they feel is through causing pain or trying to control, gaslight, manipulate. They're sucking energy out of us. And they need to do that on a regular, or they're like a fish out of water. So when we are no longer supplying them with that energy that they need, they find us less desirable and even become angry by it. They're also worried that they're going to find out, or that we're going to find out, who and what they are. But number one, it's because you're not playing the games anymore. You just got sick and tired of arguing with them. So when they try to start an argument, you no longer argue with them. You no longer do what they want you to do. You no longer worry when they get home. You're no longer walking on eggshells. They are starting to lose their power and control over you. This is a good thing. This is a good thing, even when it happens, even when a discard happens, that you are taking your life back. Secondly, they do this because they found ample narcissistic supply elsewhere. Because they are always on the search for narcissistic supply. If you are dealing with the real narcissist, and I don't care what type, there's a plethora of categories that psychologists create and put these people under. I've seen in multiple narcissists, every single one of those categories played out. Narcissists, sociopaths, psychopaths are all the same. It doesn't matter how you label them. They will exhibit the same traits down the list at different points of their life into different people. Underneath it all is a very sadistic, evil person who wants to harm and control others. Having said that, a narcissist is always living a double, a triple, a quadruple life from the various friends and people that they're around. They have various targets all over the country, all over the world that we do not know about. And they are getting their narcissistic supply from many different sources. They may have come across the jackpot of narcissistic supply. Someone that is feeding them at a level of intoxication, and they abandon ship because they found such an ample supply of narcissistic supply. So they leave you and turn their back and shut the door like you never existed. Another reason that they discard us is to drive the final nail into the coffin. It is my opinion that deep down in most narcissists, they want to end the life of someone or of many people. And they want to do that covertly and as seamlessly as possible and enjoy watching this person pass on or self-destruct. One of the ways to punch you in the throat again and to kick you while you're down is the way that they discard you. That disappearing act, that treating you like you never existed, meant shit to them, and none of your past history is relevant about anything. It leaves you sitting there saying, I spent 20 years with this person, 10 years with this person, 5 years, whatever it is. And they are walking away from all of this, like all of those anniversaries, all of those trips, all of those birthdays, all of those funerals, all of those childbirths mean absolutely zero. And that is devastating. It is crippling. And not only are we going through the same energy of a normal breakup, which is formidable for anyone. Breakups are not fun for anyone except an evil narcissist. But when we're going through the normal protocol of that, the normal sequences of a loving relationship coming to the end, two people going their own way, which is a formidable reality for anyone, you add the discard to that, the impact of all of that can leave us on our knees and questioning our value in life. God, why did this happen to me? I must be a bad person. I must be a person of low value. You are not. You are a person that happened to be in a relationship with the wrong kind of person. And your love and your kindness and your ignorance, because we were ignorant to who we were with, and there's many reasons for that, but it is not, even though we were ignorant, it is not our fault for being discarded. It is not our fault. We did not cause this because we are a person of low worth. Because a narcissist doesn't see you as valuable, in all honesty, that makes you valuable. As crazy as that may sound. Because the vast majority of the time, a discard is because you are not being gullible or malleable anymore. So they find you unattractive because of this. Now, there's another reason this happens too, And this is a very sad and difficult one to swallow. It's that they've whittled you down so much and broken you and sucked all of the life energy out of you and the self-worth that you have in yourself, that they no longer can feed on you. There's nothing there appealing to them because you're a broken human being. And they're in their mind, even though they were the cause of that, you are just a piece of nothing because you are no longer the vibrant, confident, beautiful, or handsome man or woman that they started the relationship with. Now, if you're a person that fits this category, that the life energy has been sucking out of you and you've let yourself go and you're just not the person you used to be, the best things about you have been erased, I want you to know this. Do not feel small because you were destroyed by one of these monsters. An opponent that doesn't face you and tell you that they want to compete with you or go to war with you is a coward. Anyone can be blindsided by someone and taken out. These things are insidious. This is a lesson for you. It is not the end of you if you are in this sunken place. You were fooled and tricked by a liar, by a demonic energy. And it can happen to anyone, and it does each and every day, from celebrities, from people with PhDs, doctorates, billionaires, people that you would put on people that society puts on a pedestal. People of that caliber have been in the same predicament as you from dealing with these people. My point is that the narcissist is not some godlike entity who is better than you because they tricked, fooled, or abused you. They just blindsided you. If you knew that you were in the game, this would have never happened. It's like, imagine two basketball teams or two football teams or two soccer teams, and only one team knows that they're actually playing in the game. And the other team starts playing and wins the game by 100 points because the other team was sleeping and they didn't know the game started. But the other team was in the auditorium playing the game and they won by 1,000 points because the other team didn't show up. You see, we did not get the opportunity to show up. I wish a narcissist would now, because see, I can see you coming. Once we can see it, we can transcend it. We can go up, over, around, or through it. But when we don't know we're in the game, they can demolish us. You didn't know you were in the game. Don't be so hard on yourself. You still have so much life ahead of you. There are still ample opportunities to become fully alive again. You will be different. You are different. You cannot experience this kind of evil energy and not be different. Don't wish for the old days to come back. Prepare yourself for the new and the wonderful people and experiences that you will have, and knowing that you now know how to protect yourself from this. That means the world is open. You can go where you want to go, do what you want to do. And when you come across these people, you're ready. So there's nothing to fear and there's nothing to be ashamed of. You didn't know that the game started. So you weren't even in the auditorium or gym or soccer field. They were playing a game without you being there. and they think they're badasses or they're winners from this. They're sick, delusional, evil people. Don't you wear that. That's what they tried to project onto you. It's not yours. Stand up again. Find the fight again. You deserve to come back and be the best you that you can be. Fight the fight. We do not give up now. Yes, this discard threw us into the trash can, made us feel like a piece of shit, hit us at the worst time in life. But it is not who we are. Remember the movie strategy. If someone was watching your life on a movie screen, the whole audience would be, please get back up and live again. Win. Get revenge by being happy and becoming the best you that you can be. Stand up. You can do it. There are billions of people rooting for you right now. They just don't know you and you just haven't met them. And yes, there are evil pieces of shit people hoping that you fall. That's the fork in the road for us. I know the discard is AMF. It is a knockout blow. I remember sitting there thinking to myself, 23 years gone, evaporated, with no closure, and the game still being played. These people want you gone. One of the reasons that they do the discard too is to end you, to pretend that that life never existed because you're probably unto them. And they want to create a new slate and in their little delusional minds pretend that the whole past never happened. I'm really a swell guy. I'm a little angel. I'm just floating around, shitting butterflies and unicorns. I ain't never done nothing to nobody. That's how they want to roll. That's why they discard. So they can go back into their delusion that they're good people and then get their supply and sink their veins into a new victim. You are still here for a reason. The discard was not because you deserved it. It's not because you are less valuable than any other human being on earth. It happened because you were in a game that you didn't know you were in. And you got defeated because you didn't show up for the game because you didn't know when it started, where it started, or how it started. Forgive yourself. That self-shame from this kind of stuff is a wallywhopper. Let go of the shame from the discard. It had nothing to do with you. And don't you dare give up on yourself, all right? And again, I am so sorry that this kind of shit has happened to you, but you still can become fully alive again. That's a mandate. We need healthy, productive, strong, confident, sentient human beings in this world. And you are one of them. All right, you guys, I hope that brought some value to you today. And I deeply appreciate you guys stopping by as always. And remember, whether you've been discarded and thrown into the trash can like a piece of trash, like you never existed, it is better to go through that than to be a narcissist. It's better to be discarded from a narcissist than to be a narcissist. You're still ahead in this game. Don't forget that. And what say you? Please share your thoughts and comments below. Your opinions and your experiences matter. And again, thank you guys for stopping by, and I'll catch you on the next video. Until then, peace. Be well.
No tears, no fears. Fully alive again after 6 years.